So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and oh dear, what's happened? So some of longer term viewers of the channel may have heard me talk in the past about this madman Tralaland, who's one of sort of occasional platoon buddies. He works hard and doesn't get on as often as he used to, so when we do, we have a right laugh playing. Him, myself, shoot often, platoon up. And Trala is one of those players. He is extremely aggressive, tends to go all in pretty much in whatever he's playing, and kind of big stupid heavies kind of suit his style, just because he likes to get in and mix it. Means he tends to either die very, very quickly, or he has a monster game, or sometimes he dies very quickly and still has a monster game. So what's the best tank for Trala to get if he's going to buy a tank? Yeah, the Defender, the Object 252 version U, and of course it was on sale a few weeks ago, and up to as you'd expect, Trala rushed out and spent his hard-earned money on it. God blimey, I can't talk this morning. And needless to say, he's absolutely loving it because it suits his playstyle. It's a forgiving heavy. You can get in and brawl it up. You know, he's a good player as well, but he just is super aggressive. Bounces a Scorpion, that Italian thing there. Oh no, that's the Polish one. I thought he was aiming at the Italian. He wasn't. He was aiming at the Polish heavy and wasn't paying attention to him. This thing, as everyone will know, has a massive boomstick. It is, what's the average alpha? 440, which at tier 8 is immense. Has superb frontal armour, well, superb armour generally on this. Doesn't have much of a rate of fire. You can see he's 12 seconds for his loadout, but when you're hitting things as hard as you are with this gun at tier 8, it's yeah, a bit of a nice nasty game. So it's a 5-10 matchup. Those sort of matchups seem to be more common these days. So 5 tier 8s, 10 tier 7s, which allows him to absolutely dominate. And he's gone, we're on Serene Coast, he's come up into, you know, traditional wisdom is the medium area. Even for all the aiming there, that gun is so inaccurate with stunned crew. He couldn't hit the cupola of that KV-13. Yeah, so he's come out to what... It's funny nowadays, I don't know whether I'm the only one to notice this. Oof, cheeky. Was tracked as he came over, but such was the momentum that he still slid off the hill. Yeah, that people don't tend to bother with the peninsula anymore, the 890 line. Everything happens now either down by the water or up where we are now, around the 1-2 line. So anyway, Trala's trundling back because he's seen that the enemy are breaking through. There's a Type 59 somewhere, a Lurv, a Tiger 1, and he's heading his merry way back. Now, love it or loathe it, this tank is a really awesome heavy tank. It's kind of it's clear evidence of pay to win. Let's be honest with it. It's a better tank than you can get on the tech tree, and all you need to do to get it is put your hand in your pocket or flex your credit card, whatever it may be. So this thing is definitely pay to win. No two ways about it. Is it super OP? Oh, what a shot that was. E25 bounced off our side armor. Is it super OP? It's a very good tank. I wouldn't say... I had this argument when it first came out, and I think it was Jingles said, you know, it's an idiot-proof tank was, I think, how he called it, and I disagreed with him because I think you still have to have a modicum of sense and understanding with the game. The reload is so slow. You know, Trala's probably got a very good crew in here, and it's still 12.3 seconds. So you're putting all your kind of luck, if you like, into one good whack. Mind you, you know, allure of not looking the right way. It doesn't help. So I think it's a very forgiving tank. That's what I would say. Is it OP? Yeah, you can argue all you like. People say all sorts of tanks are OP, but it comes down to the fact: is it the sort of tank that anybody can win in? No, I don't think they can. There's enough evidence of people driving around in these things and getting absolutely wrecked because they think it's super invincible. Is it a good tank? Yeah, absolutely, it's a good tank. A really good tank. OP, yeah. In this kind of matchup, when you're up against a whole host of tier 7s, it's a bully. It's an absolute bully, and that's what he's doing in this game. He's using the armor, he's using his gun to really good effect. Somebody's offered us a platoon because they were both on 3 kills, so that's an instant brothers in arms. And he's pulled the game back round. You can see the enemy tanks who broke through to our cap have all been cleaned up. However, as is often the case, the flank you leave to go and help out now falls. So the rest of the flank, the northern flank, has now fallen. The enemy have full reign to do whatever they like. Now this is a bit tricky. He's got a Scorpion G there. Nice shot, but he's never going to one-shot him. He also got hit by the artillery. He's trying to pull back. He also got Titan 59, a height 59 to his left over the railway lines. Now that Scorpion is now one-shottable. Obviously, he's only on 89 health. So Triler's rumbling forward. Oh, and there's an IS there. Take out the one that's the biggest threat. The IS is less of a threat. There you go. He bounces shot, but the artillery is all over him like a cheap suit. Hits him again. Oh, there's a T29. One target at a time. Triler's motto. Go after that IS, shut him down, then we can try and move on the T29 and leaving the height 59 to our own friend height 59 and the Scorpion G. Or Scorpion G's just died. Oof, this artillery really has got it in for Triler. I know he can be annoying, but blimey. So he's had a monster game so far. You can just the brawl ability of this tank, particularly when you're top tier. 4,300 damage, 2,500 blocked. He's going to go and help his buddy. He's telling the T43 to go and help as well. I mean, if they can isolate this height 59, then there's only a tier 7 heavy and an RT left. Aim the shot. Oh, unlucky. Tracked him instead. Trouble is he's now going to get the full force of the RT. Can he get the kill? No, somebody else got the kill. Right, duck. Ah, there you go. The RT just missed him. Just splashed him instead. Look at the radical when that stun effect hit. Seems to be aiming up the hill at the moment, up the mountain. Anyway. He's telling the height 59 to snipe while he goes and spots. Now, nice idea, but the height 59 is not the best accurate gun. T29 knows he's coming, and he's got his little... He's getting a little bit nervous, or does he know we're coming? No, if he did, he wasn't paying attention. 521 damage on that American heavy. We're in quite a nice spot here. Hard for the RT to do much to us. Oh, right on cue, the RT splashes in. Block the shot from the T29. We were down to our last, we'd used our last regular round, so that had to be a premium round. And look at this, 5,300 damage, 6 kills, so he's got his top gun. He's also got brothers in arms because the height 59 is still there. The artillery had another go at him. He's reloaded with HE. Can he take down the GW? GW. Sounds like an American president. And there you go, the Russian blind tanks. The artillery spots him before he spots the artillery. Stunned again, lost his gunner, sorry. No, driver. Sorry, driver. I'm getting it right in a minute. There we go. There's the fella. Come on, reload, reload. Only got one HE round left. Nice. And he is finished for his 7th kill. Good job. Nicely done. Bruiser. So there you go. That was an ace tanker in the Object 252 version U. I think he's already first marked this tank. Just, you know, if there is ever a tank that was suited to a player, that tank is suited to Trala. Just, yeah. What were you thinking of, Wargaming? Anyway, ace tanker. He got Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof, Brothers in Arms for that cheeky platooning in the middle of the game, Steel Wall, High Caliber, and of course Top Gun. Finished up, well, of course, top of the team, 5,674 damage, 7 kills, 1751 base XP, fired 21 shots, hit with 18, penned with 15 for that 5,600 damage, took 13 hits himself, only 4 of which did any damage, the rest bouncing, so 2,800 blocked. And look at this, 153,000 credits. Running some reserves gave him another 76, plus the mission stuff. I guess that's, I don't know what that's from, probably the Twitch thing, could even been the Halloween thing. 7,600 there, so a whopping 237,871 credits. Did for a couple of premium rounds, which are very expensive, but that was because he'd ran out of standard. Still made over 205,000 credits. Would have been even 128,700 without a premium account. And experience wise, again, massive clout of free XP, of experience via some sort of a mission there, but 13,529 XP would have still been 9,000 without a premium account. So there you go. That is the bully tank, the Object 252U, in the hands of the bully. So he wasn't done there though. Trala also showed me this game that he did. He also had the Object 252U on Red Shires. This is another tier 9 game. Well, sorry, not another. This is a tier 9 game. So one of the rarities, your middle tier, doesn't happen very often in tier 8 anymore. So this is the Nevada, the 357 matchmaking game. But he's in the overpowered pay-to-win tanks, so it doesn't matter anything about what tanks he's up against. He's heading for the heavy alley. God, I can't talk today. And he's going to see what he can do. T-43 up ahead in front. At least we'll know what we're going to come up against. There's quite a nice place up here, still for heavies, because once you brave the shooting that there is as you come through the gap here, generally, if you've got enough numbers, it's a pretty good place because you're largely arty safe, and it's a good brawling place, and it's just perfect for a tank like the Defender. Enemy Skoda there. Can I get a gun down? Nice shot. 447 hit. Got tracked in return. Repaired instantly because you don't want to get stuck out there. Now who's with that Skoda? Skoda has pulled right back. Does that mean he's alone? No, it doesn't mean he's alone. Took a big hit. 2 big hits there. And the Skoda's got cocky. Thinks that he's down. Got hit by 2 big American guns there. The T-30 and the T-34. Not nice. Lost the lion's share of his hit points, which is going to cramp his style now, because as I said before in the previous match, Trala likes to be aggressive, and that's only works when you've got a lot of hit points. Well, doesn't work for long, shall we say, if you haven't got a lot of hit points. So you've got to be a little bit more circumspect now as a result of those 2 whacking great thwacks. You see, everyone goes on about them being overpowered, these things, and they are very, very strong, but you know what? Crappy American tanks like T-30 and T-34 managed to pen him from the front. So, you know, it's not all bad. Not all bad against this. So, wanted to work that hill, but can't do it because it's too many friendly tanks there. You've seen that there's a P40, 45 TP heading down the middle area, and only a 704 to guard the cap. So he's decided to head back, which I kind of get. There's also Scorpion G up there on the hill. There's also a VK that we know of, and there's probably a load of other stuff. Now, another one of these weird games with no light tanks. So probably somebody's got a mission to say, kill light tanks. That's generally happens for me whenever I've got a mission like that. Now, I'm sure his team are not very happy that he's abandoned them here, but I kind of get why he's doing it. Oof, takes a shot from that IS-3, because look where the enemy Polish tank is. He's got all the way back to our cap, about to take out our artillery. Some would say that's not necessarily, oh, that's nice of him to stop there. Some would say it's not necessarily a bad thing for him to take out our artillery, but he did. But we took him down, so that's cool. So 5-all the matchup. It's a fairly even match everywhere. There's a snarl fest going on in the castle. There's a snarl fest going in the heavy line. Just not much in the middle. So there's another one of these. I was just starting to say, one of these matches where there's no light tanks on either side. I always find that whenever I'm doing a mission to kill light tanks or do damage to light tanks, suddenly there's no light tanks to be had. Similarly, when I'm going after artillery, it's amazing how many times you play a game and there's 3 artillery. The moment you're on a mission that needs to spot, damage, kill artillery, there's no artillery. You can't tell me it's not fixed, this game. The mission certainly. So come all the way over to the other flank in time to basically try and get a shot on that 257 either. Nice shot. Very good shot. This Russian tank gun is not the most accurate thing, so that's a pretty good shot from distance to hit exactly where he was aiming. Enemy 257 is down. There's a M454 AMX over there as well, Joan of Arc. No, it's not Joan of Arc. What am I talking about? That is the Liberté, isn't it? No, that's the tier 7 version. Okay, that's the easy to kill light tank. So he's left the heavy line, and of course what happens when you leave the heavy line, or you leave one part of the battlefield and it looks fairly secure, yeah, they all lose. So now the game is in a bit of a balance. 7 plays 10. Really those early hits cramped his style. Generally Trala would not have abandoned the heavy flank. He would have come and just brawled it out, but losing so many hit points so early on meant he really didn't have much he could do. Come on, Scorpion. Yeah, nice shot into the Scorpion G. There was very little he could do about it, and he probably played the right move, but it meant that he abandoned all his friends who died, and hasn't really done very much for the last couple of minutes because he hasn't had much opportunity to. Nice shot into the VK. Got spotted for his troubles. Yeah, it was probably that AMX that spotted him out to the right. That's a bummer. That spoiled his fun. He was using the bush nicely there, so he shouldn't have been spotted by the VK. Certainly wasn't spotted by the Scorpion G. But now he's got to watch his left side, because those victorious T-34, T-30 and 53 TP are going to be coming that way fairly soon. And the Object 704 is a good TD, but it's got no view range, so they'll probably outspot him. So we've reloaded with skill rounds. So he wants every shot to count. Again, one of the failings of this tank, gun depression. View range and gun depression and slow rate of fire. That's one of the few weaknesses of this Defender stroke Object 252U. Now he's hanging around waiting to see whether anything was coming, and of course now they turn up. He's waited all that time. There's the T-34. Oh, can we get an outrageous shot at this range? Oh yes we can. What a beaut. What a beaut. Down to just 3 friendly tanks against 6. So Trala's pulled back. I think he was originally going to go and take out that AMX, but no joy. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, what an outrageous snapshot. Whoa, what an outrageous snapshot. I mean, that was a shot to nothing. He had every right to miss, every expectation to miss, and basically be killed by a shot up the arse from that T-30. T-30 misses him, he hits the snapshot. Go figure. the RNG in its full glory there. Now T30 is still thinking about pushing, got very little chance of penning him. AMX is down, taken out by the 704. It's getting exciting now. VK and a T30 and a 53 TP, plus an Emil, who we haven't seen. Again, an Artie against the three of them. So an Artie, Trala in the Defender, and an Object 704. Again, their biggest problem here is that none of them have any decent view range. So spotting the enemies is somewhat tricky. Now that's a little bit stupid and reckless by the T30, who came very, very close and gave his position away. Allowed us both our team to get a shot on him. There's the Polish tank. Artillery splashed us. Nice shot, takes him down. There's an Emil up there. Got to get back away from the artillery. No sign of the VK. The two big boys, the T30 and the 53 TP, T30 basically pushed tried to coordinate their attacks, but were so isolated that the team was able to take one down, then the other down. Yeah, look at the aim time. Don't want to hang around here though. The arty will take great delight in plonking a shell on the OP defender. So he's telling the 704 to pull back. So he doesn't. It's not so much the Emil, who probably will have a struggle penning us, but it's all about that artillery. If they can plonk a shell on us, then that's going to be a little bit dodgy. So I don't know what Emil. I don't know what. Oh, there we go. There's the VK. Put a shot into our side. I think Trala got distracted. He was going after that Emil, helping out, and then went back to help to try and deal with the VK. VK was shotgunned by the artillery. Oh, there goes our 704. Taken out by the enemy artillery. So it's two place 2. Where's that Emil gone? Trouble is now the GW is going to be reloaded. Where's that Emil gone? He can't have gone too far. Not the fastest tank. Now what would you do if you're in the Emil at this point? You've got decent artillery who's got 2 kills already, and it's clearly shown he's capable of hitting a lot of things. But you are in a tier 7 tank destroyer with no armour against one of the most OP tanks. Not OP tanks, I keep saying it's not OP and then I mention it as OP. One of the toughest tanks in the game, backed up by another artillery who clearly knows his job. And only 2 minutes left. But the object is, so Trala here is a one shot. Certainly to do. Oh, here we go. There he is. What was he thinking? Oh, we bounced the shell off him. Oh, this could be curtains. Could be curtains, and he wafts his shot. Good thing is now we're in close. Oh, the arty still hit us. Was that a friendly arty? Come on, finish him. No, oh, left him on 100 health. Dropped down to block that shot. Could really have loaded HE at that point. Make sure of the kill. In the side, boom. Now get out of dodge, use that rock in front to shield us from the artillery fire. And it's just the enemy GW left. But only, well, less than 2 minutes left. Now our Scorpion G is saying the artillery is over at G0. But Troller's telling the artillery to move forward, and that's a sensible thing to do. A, it shortens the distance for any shell flights, but B, if there is an opportunity to double cap, then it makes it basically is a good thing to do. But I don't think they're going to have time to cap out. Only 1 minute 23 seconds. The GW's a long way away. Problem is, as Troller just said in chat, he's got crap view range. Well, actually he said shit. Oh, there we go. GW is there. Okay, this could be interesting. Come on. Aim, aim, aim. Boom. Takes him down for the win. Good job. 5 kills. Very nicely done. So there you go. That was a second ace tanker. I told you he's loving this tank. He also got bruiser, duelist, fighter, fire for effect, shell proof, high caliber. Finished up top of the team. 5,000 damage again, 5,138, only 5 kills this time, 1491 base XP, fired 14 shots, hit with all 14, penned with 13, took 9 hits himself, only 2 of which penned, 7 bounced for 1,600. There were a lot of tier 7s firing at him, so inevitable with that. Yeah, it was the arty, the friendly arty that hit him, tracked him earlier on, or towards the end of that game, because he got a bit of credit. A compensation there. 145,600 credits would have just been slightly under 100,000 without a premium account. After costs, 108,000 and 61,800 respectively. Again, 9,000 XP for some sort of mission he was running, 11,500 XP for the crew, 7,500 if he hadn't been running premium. So there you go. If a glove fits, it fits perfectly, and it's certainly that Object 252U fits Troller perfectly, and he's loving it. And with games like that, you can understand why. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please give it a like and enjoy your games. I will see you again soon. This is Gamerdom signing out.